In the late 1990s, the global airwaves were saturated by a specific, inescapable sound, highly polished pop anthems that achieved total cultural ubiquity. By the 2010s, that same level of radio dominance shifted to a new era of icons, maintaining the same polished, stadium-filling energy. Today, the pattern holds. Hundreds of millions of streams are driven by hooks that feel strikingly familiar, even upon their first release. While these artists seem distinct, their writing credits reveal a common denominator: Max Martin. Over 30 years, he has authored more #1 hits than almost anyone in history, surpassed only by Paul McCartney and John Lennon. Maintaining this level of success for 3 decades requires a clinical, highly replicable system. Within the industry, this system is called melodic math. It treats pop composition as an exact science. Before a single word is written, the producer establishes a structural grid. Every rhythmic pattern and melodic phrase must snap into a specific coordinate on this timeline. This process contrasts with the romanticized view of songwriting as a spontaneous, emotional outpouring. In this framework, the melody is the absolute dictator. The words are simply tools used to execute that melody. This rigid blueprint ensures the listener's brain recognizes the pattern instinctively, rewarding the ear with a sense of structural resolution. The foundational layer of this grid is syllabic symmetry. It is a strict requirement for mirrored phrasing. If the first line of a verse contains 8 syllables, the following line must match that count exactly. This chart maps the syllable counts in the chorus of California Girls, serving as a case study for this symmetry. The sequence is exact: 5 syllables, then 6, then 8, culminating in a 12-syllable release. Adding or dropping even 1 syllable compromises the structural integrity of the hook. The listener's auditory cortex registers this balance immediately, even if they aren't consciously counting. The brain derives satisfaction from this numerical pattern recognition long before it processes the sentiment of the lyrics. This engineered approach began in the late 1990s at Stockholm's Chiron Studios. The producers here developed phonetic percussion, treating the human voice as a physical drum kit rather than a vehicle for storytelling. This explains the grammatically unusual phrasing in early hits. The feel of the words in the mouth took priority over dictionary accuracy. This spectral analyzer maps human speech. Note the difference in frequency behavior between an open vowel, like A, and a closed vowel, like E. Bright, open vowels, the A's and O's, create intense high-frequency peaks. These peaks prevent frequency masking, allowing the vocal to cut sharply through a dense pop mix. There is also a physical advantage. It is physiologically easier for a vocalist to belt an open vowel at peak volume. In top 40 composition, the perfect lyric is simply the one that offers the most aggressive acoustic resonance. Even a resonant melody fails if the listener loses interest before it arrives. In a high-volume commercial environment, listener fatigue is the primary threat to a song's success. To counter this, melodic math utilizes the 50-second rule. The primary hook must execute within the first 50 seconds of the track, ensuring the release occurs before the listener's attention span expires. Chronological precision overrules any artistic preference for a slow, organic build. A global hit must feel instantly familiar, yet continuously exciting. Early pop and funk innovators addressed this requirement by finding new ways to recycle musical data. Max Martin refined this into a technique called energy recirculation. The mechanism uses the exact same melodic sequence for both verse and chorus. During the verse, the arrangement is sparse, delivering the melody with minimalist data. In the chorus, the melody is identical, but acoustic density increases with stacked harmonies and a driving beat. This sudden addition of rhythm and vocal mass tricks the brain into perceiving a brand new hook, delivering the thrill of novelty through the comfort of repetition. Integrating these elements, the syllables, the vowels, and the timelines, reveals the full machine. These pillars function as synchronized gears in a single automated system. Global chart dominance relies on the active engineering of a structurally perfect container. In this environment, the recording studio functions more like a laboratory of measurement than a canvas for art. In the realm of top 40, initial inspiration is only the starting line. Rigorous, replicable math is the finish line.